One important aspect is people are eating much more than what they should eat.
Breakfast was not designed by us, it was designed by breakfast.
If you skip breakfast in the morning, you can reduce your caloric intake by 20 to 40%.
Again, intermittent fasting is great. It is the most inexpensive, the cheapest, the free way to attain not just great weight loss, but to boost your immunity, inflammation, your skin, your hair, everything. It's taken care of when you fast.
Fasting is so deeply connected with spirituality, and its practice can be traced back to ancient times. This age-old practice is previously followed to reconnect with God, but now it has multi-dimensional aspects. With the help of celebrities, health experts, and fitness personalities, the dietary practice has been catapulted into the mainstream, primarily due to claims that it can help with everything from losing weight to improving cardiac health. It seems that intermittent fasting is the answer to the prayers of everyone losing weight.
Now, are you on a fast right now? Somebody said you're fasting.
Yes, I am.
How long is the fast going to last?
40 days.
And where are you now?
11.
And how does it feel?
Feels wonderful.
The practice has already attracted thousands of followers and is often referred to under the umbrella term intermittent fasting. According to proponents, this method helps prevent obesity and can change the body's metabolism. The science of today has ample evidence to prove its beneficial use in multiple health difficulties, especially if you are trying to cut your body fat. So, hold on, my friends. You are about to unleash some incredible benefits of fasting. Plus, you will also learn the stance of Dr. Sebi on fasting. Coming to its definition, intermittent fasting, or fasting, is a popular diet that involves alternating periods of eating and fasting. While fasting prevents eating foods, some people consider taking water, tea, or juice during that time. The belief of doing fasting can dramatically enhance health in all aspects. People around the world are excited to adapt to this new fitness trend. Dr. Sebi, a great healer from Honduras, has also advocated fasting to be an essential element of healthy living. Dr. Sebi was the man behind making fasting widely popular in the USA. If you are intended to assimilate fasting in your lifestyle, believe me, you have multiple types of fasting to consider.
Time-restricted eating pattern.
The time-restricted eating pattern is a trendy intermittent fasting pattern that directs you to set a preferential time for fasting and eating. When you decide to follow this fasting pattern, you are not allowed to eat anything during fasting hours. When you cross the fasting window, you are welcome to eat the foods you want. To reap the maximum benefits of fasting, we recommend healthy eating. The most popular time-restricted eating plan is 16-8 intermittent fasting. 16 and 8 define hours where people eat for 8 hours and fast for 16 hours. 16-8 intermittent fasting is scientifically proven beneficial for people looking to cut their weight. You can do it every day or maybe 2 to 3 days a week.
5.2 fasting pattern. The proponents of this fasting type eat for 5 days without any restriction, but from the 6th day, they restrict themselves to a very low-calorie diet. The calorie count for 2 days should not exceed 600. Jimmy Kimmel reported having cut down 25 pounds with this wild fasting protocol. This fasting type, according to science, has enormous health benefits. It helps control obesity and diabetes and improves heart function. With 5.2 intermittent fasting, eating whole grains, fruits, lean protein, healthy fats, and vegetables is advisable. OMAD, 1 meal a day. OMAD is another type of fasting gaining popularity among health freaks. This type of fasting offers only an hour eating window to its adherents and prohibits eating for the remaining 23 hours. Most people find it a daunting task to follow this fasting pattern.
Water fasting. It is another popular fasting type entirely based on water consumption. If you choose it for yourself, be ready to survive for the entire day drinking only water. People who follow this type of fasting claim that it has significantly helped them lose weight. Water fasting is a good option until you are fine. It is reported that sometimes water fasting gives warning signs to stop water fasting. If you are malaise and have a feeling of dizziness, let's better stop water fasting. What benefits you get if you follow fasting, according to Dr. Sebi? Fasting appears to be a magical boon for developing resistance against a spectrum of deadly ailments. It has been in use for decades to curb weight gain. Dr. Sebi used the fasting method to eliminate inflammation and mucus. Fasting has been a part of Dr. Sebi's mucus-less diet. Many studies are ongoing to establish the logical conclusion of fasting privileges on our brain. Preliminary investigations propose that it can have a profound upswing in brain function. When interviewing Mark P. Mattson, he told drsebijournal,
"When humans reach a hunger state, the brain becomes more alert and starts producing more new brain cells. When this happens, your brain capacity itself increases. According to some recent evidence, fasting can protect you from numerous neurodegenerative diseases and can delay the advancement of dementia and Alzheimer's diseases."
Intermittent fasting is not just profitable for brain health, it has a far more reach to your health. Eating nothing for a certain amount of time benefits your health more broadly. One study demonstrated fasting as a potent tool to narrow the risk of heart failure by manifolds. Mayo Clinic believes that fasting at least one day a week can turn out favorable in lowering LDL levels. If you fast for at least one day a week, you will naturally establish fighting resistance to heart diseases. Fasting reduces inflammation, which is another factor that lets you gain better heart health. The high blood pressure incidence rate is quite terrible today and is getting poorer every passing day. This report totaled about 1.39 billion cases worldwide in 2010. Consistent high blood pressure causes irreversible damage to the heart and its vessels and leaves you prone to cardiovascular diseases. Fasting can be a noble therapy to keep hypertension under control. A study concluded that people who do water fasting can remarkably control high blood pressure and that they no longer need medication. We have also seen that Dr. Sebi fasting protocol has also resulted in a significant reduction in the incidence of high blood pressure among its adherents.
If you are a healthy person, it is unlikely for you to deal with any downside of fasting. However, if you still face complications while fasting, it is best to stop it immediately. Consult your physician and look out for possible solutions.